So, you are an artist, huh? You strive for your best dance, best painting, best music, best blog, best app, or your best video. But what do you get out of it? You believe that your best work will make you famous, that cameraman would come next day in your house to see who is that next J.K. Rowling, Michael Jackson, or Casey Neistat. But none of that happens, does it? At least to most of us. You put in weeks, months, hundreds of hours into that one thing that you hoped would blow up. But that was just an expectation you had, and no one cares who you are. No one cares for the amount of time, effort, work, sweat, blood that went into that thing you put your heart and soul to create. At least the tech companies don't care. They care about views, numbers, likes, dislikes, and the amount of time you spend in the platform. Let's say you get a million views, a million likes, and a million fans, and you're not able to pay the bills. How would that feel? Would you still be willing to put those hours to create the best art you ever created? Most of us won't, but Jack Conte did. And here's the story of how he started Patreon. Jack Conte, after graduating from college, wanted to write music. He created several albums, bands, and music videos, but only a few got rays of the sun. He used to make clay animations with his friends that took weeks and hundreds of hours to create just a few seconds of animation. He worked as an actor to record voices for Sims 2. Then he started his band with a friend called Now We Have Faces. He went on tours to cities, to bars to play music, but no one showed up. In a bar of 500 people, he was playing all to himself. Most of us would give up at such a situation, but his determination and love for music kept him motivated. He created a band called Pomplamoose that went viral, and one of their shows was houseful. People had to stand outside the venue to listen to their music. This was one success of Jack Conte in long list of failures. Jack then started working on another project in which he had to build a replica of control panel of Star Wars iconic Millennium Falcon. For this project he spent around 18 hours per day for around 50 days to make it perfect. His obsession to make a perfect music video costed him his savings. He maxed out his credit cards just to see his vision come to life and fuel his obsession. To put such an effort on a video that he knew his fans would love but only make him few hundreds of bucks on ad revenue was unbearable to him. You have put your whole heart, soul, savings, effort, time on something and you won't get anything in return in terms of monetary value. Some people hate to associate art with money, but they forget that it is necessary to put food on table. This is the problem Patreon tries to solve. It provides creators a platform where true fans can contribute to creators on monthly subscription basis. Creators can create several packages giving exclusive content, behind the scenes, a closer look at their creative journey. Such a model allows creators to retain their creative freedom while getting a monthly salary. Fans get to take a closer look at their creator's journey and they feel more connected to the creator they love to see and hear every single day. While putting out that pedals video on YouTube, Jack had put a small video at the end for his fans. He encourages fans to support him by going to a website called patreon.com. Here his fans could contribute for each upcoming video and they pledged to give more than $5,000 in total, much more than $100 from ad revenue. This was May 7th, 2013. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. Let's go back a few months. In February 2012, while Jack was working on his pedals video, he knew that it will drain his cash and only receiving $100 at the end was just burning his art. He knew that some of his fans would be willing to support him for each of his projects. He jots down his idea on pieces of paper and reached out to his old roommate Sam Yam, as Jack had no technical background or programming experience. Sam, after graduation, joined a social mapping startup, Looped. After Looped's acquisition, Sam founded AdWorld, which was acquired by AdMob, which was acquired by Google. For the next few years, Sam tried out novel ideas and eventually landed up on RSpot, a freelance photographer marketplace. On March 6, 2013, Sam and Conte met at a coffee shop to discuss about Patreon. As Sam has already landed on his startup idea, he did not pay much attention, but when Jack made his pitch, Sam could not help himself but fall in love with the idea. From that day on, Sam started coding Patreon. After many sleepless nights and making his work desk his bed, Patreon was alive. Jack Conte published his Pedals music video and received $5,000 for each upcoming video. Seeing the success of Jack and the platform, many other content creators joined in. But that was not the end. They still required funding. For the first round of funding, they set their target $700,000. After several rejections, Yam reached out to Josh Fessler, who has previously rejected RSpot. Josh Fessler's firm, Freestyle Ventures, formally committed on 12th June to invest $700,000 on $5.5 million pre-money evaluation. Sargar, a partner in Palo Alto's office of CRV, heard about Patreon. Initially, he was not particularly interested in Patreon as he has been evaluating various crowdfunding startups and Patreon wasn't the standout in terms of metrics. But after seeing the behind-the-scenes video of Jack Conte's music video, he knew that they are dedicated and have entrepreneurial capabilities. By August 2013, Patreon raised $2.1 million from Alexis Ohanian, yes, the co-founder of Reddit, and VC firms such as Freestyle Capital, CRV, Gary Tan, and others. In 2014, Patreon raised $15 million from 17 backers. Danny Rimmer became the lead investor and got a seat on the board along with Sam and Jack. Currently, Patreon has 3 tiers to give options to creators. There's a 5% Lite plan, 8% Pro plan, and 12% Premium plan, each with its own perks. Patreon currently has 5 million monthly active patrons and 150,000 creators. Since 2013, Patreon has paid over $1 billion to Patreon creators. It is important to note that Patreon is unlike any other startup. It is not about making tons of money or getting tons of views, subscribers, or users. Rather, it is just about providing creators a platform to connect with their fans more intimately and get an income directly from their true fans. Here are a few sentences from Jack Conte himself.
You're giving up a piece of your baby, and for me, it has less to do with money and more to do with relinquishing some control. And so some things that were really important to me, is I've just seen so many companies kind of grow and then forget where they started and then fuck over their users. And I'm scared to death that that's going to happen to Patreon. And I'm doing everything in my power to set up something now so that we don't kind of get to this point where we're all about the Benjamins and just making decisions to increase profit and screwing our users. And it's so easy to kind of start down that funnel, and it starts like right now. Yeah. And I know that all sounds like really vague. But
I've learned a huge lesson from the story that there is no excuse for hard work, determination, and effort. Finding a solution to your own problems is the best way to create something new. You will put your whole heart and soul into it. You won't need any external motivation. Being yourself is the best quality one should learn. Fake it till you make it, time is gone, and anyone can see your true intentions.